That was Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
I got a Dream Daddy.
For the kids.
Let me get it one time. Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy.
There you go. All right, now we're gonna turn it over to the very patient. I'm just gonna say Melissa. I don't know your last name.
No, that's perfect.
All right. All right. To tell us
It's like
about
Madonna. It's just Melissa.
Really?
Sweet
No.
Melissa.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gullible. Don't do that. Herb, back me up on this.
Nah, he's getting up.
This guy. Herb's like, no, screw you.
It's like, I'm out of here.
Like, I'm going for snacks. All right, but no, I'm going to turn it over because you are here to talk about the Tesseract Players of Boston performing at Boston Comic Con.
Yeah, so we've performed at Boston Comic Con once before, but we never actually got the chance to do Rocky Horror. But because Boston Comic Con got almost all of the original characters that are still alive to actually come down and be in one place at the same time,
Really?
They kind of were out there looking for a cast, and we jumped on it. And
Hell yeah.
there are a few other casts in the area, and they were like, you know what? Go for it. And in return, we're advertising for everybody because we're like one big, happy New England Rocky Horror family.
Crazy. It's like you all, and then that wonderful actor Barry Bostwick, the most underappreciated of all time.
Until he got to Spin City, and then
he sure will be there.
Bear's going to be in town.
The
Bear. Yeah. So I still haven't seen Rocky Horror Picture
You've
Show at
never
midnight.
seen-
I've seen the movie. I just haven't gone to like a midnight show.
So you're a virgin.
I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez,
Oh,
never.
well,
Don't.
you
Never.
don't you don't want to tell us these things.
Yeah.
Well, I think I brought it up one time, and
Yeah.
Pat was supposed to take me.
I was
on a date
I
there,
would.
but-
I would not do that to you, my friend. Okay, that is not the dad dates we have.
You're right. You're right.
All right, but Mix, you are also part of this.
Yes,
part of
I
this
am
group.
also a part of this group.
All right, well, give us the lowdown. Tell us a little bit about the history, if you will.
Yes, tell us more.
All right, so
said
Tesseract
this nice.
at this point, oh man, and I'm probably going to get some angry texts, but I think maybe 25 years we've been around.
Oh, wow.
We came together as a group of friends, like a lot of people from other casts kind of got together and they were like, you know what, let's have an additional cast in the area. There's not enough oversaturation of people in fishnets. Let's roll.
Can never get there. Yeah.
So we actually have a few members of our cast that started at Exeter Street, which is one of the first 3 movie theaters in the United States
That
to
ever
play
did it.
the movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
And it's one of the first shadow casts. So we have some alum from there that are still very active with us. And we got together, and one of the girls was real into A Wrinkle in Time and was like, Tesseract, and told our current business director, he books all of our shows, Glenn, and they were like, go get flyers for us for our first show, Tesseract Players. And Glenn is not the greatest with the spelling, so we actually don't spell it correctly. It's Tesseract instead of a double
by
S.
accident, right?
Glenn, who's probably listening and has just been called out on
Hey,
air,
Hey,
how do you feel?
I'm repping the Magic Dragon comic book shop in Arlington that everyone should go to, and is definitely not owned by our friend Glenn.
But it leads to like a real good story. So Glenn does a lot of our MC work, and he'll tell people that we've received, a lot of hate mail from like Joss Whedon fans because we're the Tesseract, and
Whedon himself.
we had it first, but that's why we spell it wrong, is to distance ourselves from him. So he's over time
That's
really
a
been able
weird
to like
little beef,
make a cute little joke about it, which is really fun. But we kind of started as what was affectionately called the Roadcast from hell. We never had a home theater. So we would just travel around. We'd do college shows, any theaters that would take us. And over time, we've had a few residencies, if you will.
You can find us in Salem toward Halloween, especially.
Yeah, we usually do 3 to 4 shows in Salem every year. We do 4 to 5 in Leominster, and we do once a month, most months of the year, in Fresh Pond at Apple Cinema.
Oh, I know it.
So now
which just got sweet new seats.
Oh man, sweet new seats, reclining,
yeah.
red leather chairs.
I think you
Awesome,
prefer
yeah.
that more like traveling around in a bunch of different theaters opposed to one single place all the time. I mean,
it's nice for us because, where we do have those 2 kind of main theaters that we're at most of the time, we have a lot of repeat customers. But what we've found is that it's working to our advantage to kind of be everywhere for us in terms of getting new people.
right.
So
yeah.
we've been able to get cast members that have come in from Cambridge, from Leominster, from Salem, that we all kind of meet at Magic Dragon Comics in Arlington.
Not owned by Glenn.
Not owned by Glenn. And we rehearse there, but it's just nice that we've been able to pool people from kind of all across the state to kind of
Right,
join our
right.
merry band of weirdos.
Yeah, we have some people as far as Rhode Island. And then,
Yeah.
So folks come to you like, I'm very interested in theater. I love Rocky Horror. I love everything you do. All about Shadow. Cool. And you jump them in.
Yeah, I mean that when someone's like, I really want a reliable way to look at boobs a couple times a month.
Consistently, yeah.
So
And I don't want to travel that.
I really want to wear a corset and underwear and fishnets in public. How do I achieve that?
Well, that kind of
Well,
changes the dynamic of the jump.
come on
Yeah.
down,
Come on over.
friend. But yeah, Boston Comic Con is especially going to be fun for us because to be there when they have Tim Curry
Yeah.
as a guest of honor.
Yeah.
at
Curry's
their
the man.
entrance.
Incredible.
He's so great in everything.
What's your favorite Tim Curry?
The Muppet Treasure Island.
Oh, good answer.
Good,
Mine's
not bad,
mine's
not bad.
Skullmaster.
Oh, you took mine.
Annie.
Or the
He's
Shadow.
so good as Rooster and Annie.
Very
Yes,
under-
he was. He
Were
was
you,
very
were you really going to say
underappreciated.
Skullmaster?
I was, but
'Cause
I can
he's
also
so
say
good in that.
Captain Hook
That is fair.
from Peter Pan and the Pirates.
Yeah, which is also
Mhm.
excellent. But Skullmaster was
Skullmaster
Choice.
was great.
Oh, it's special. Johnny, you're awfully quiet over there.
It.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
No, the
All right.
Shadow though. I liked him that. He jumps out the window too. Kills himself.
made a
Alright.
few words over there.
All right, Melissa, did you say yours?
Yeah, it's Annie.
And
Ah.
I did like that.
Although he did do a dope 2-story arc in Criminal Minds. That was pretty good.
Oh, did he?
Huh. I don't think I saw that.
No one said Clue. I'm surprised. Herb, were you
I
saying
don't
that
like
one?
Clue. I
don't
don't like
like
Clue
what?
at
There,
all.
she said it.
Blasphemy.
They
How
said
I
it.
dare
don't
you.
like
Boom.
Clue.
Boom.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I
how
don't think
dare you.
anybody liked Clue at the time too, wasn't it?
I don't like
pretty big
it.
bust?
You know what? It did grow on me, but in all fairness, like growing up in the hood, it's not really like the.
If
main
I have
thing
to
that's
pick him
playing
in a live
theaters.
role, it would be Legend.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. You got a thing for the
Oh,
horns.
Darkness.
That's my new number one.
Is it?
Horns?
Is it
Yeah.
Legend?
Do you have an old one?
Yeah.
My only goal in life is to
Absolutely.
be Meg Mucklebones. I just want to be a hideous swamp witch who gets complimented by twinks.
I just want to be alone.
Wow.
I just want to be in that suit and just have. I just want to be in that suit.
These are
You
just-
disturbing
Nothing
goals
surprised
to
me.
have.
You,
I wanna-
you just want to be a large demon man.
I want to be a large, red, horny demon man.
We can make your dreams come true. You know.
Yeah,
That
I
can
feel like you're
happen.
halfway
And call
there
me
already.
call me darkness.
You can
I'm not doing that.
look. I don't care what your
And-
FetLife says.
And then also
but
give me that deep voice. I need it.
Cowards.
Oh, okay. This got really personal.
We're going right back to Dream. Are we talking about
Dream
like?
Dad, yeah.
Are we describing
Is this your dad's
movies, or
soda?
are we talking about
Wait,
your Dream Daddy?
pause. Can you make Darkness over there in Dream Daddy?
I mean, you can make a human version of him. You can make a gaijinka of him if you wish.
I hope this
We'll
doesn't
put a
awaken.
pin in
You
it.
can make
something.
Tim Curry definitely.
Which Tim Curry?
You can make a lot of different Tim Currys.
All right. Put a little spice on
They're
there.
all
Serve
good,
with
that's
jasmine
fine.
rice.
But yeah, one of the things that we're also doing at Boston Comic Con, we're doing Dr. Horrible's sing along.
Sing along, boss.
I've seen
Yeah.
that show. It's a good one. The Lie.
We're also hosting panels.
We are.
What
So-
panels are we hosting?
So on Friday, kind of like to gear it up, we are doing like a Rocky Horror crash course, like an Etiquette 101 panel. So it takes you from what to expect and why Rocky Horror is still a thing, like straight through the show, like what AP lines are, what you throw at the screen.
Right,
things like that.
That's actually really important, and it's a really good thing you do because there's a lot of people that like want to get involved in something, and but the fandom is so crazy that it's almost intimidating to kind of approach. So
Absolutely.
I said the thing with a few shows now. It's like I kind of want to get into it, but I don't know where to start, and I don't,
Yeah, it's also why I have
It's
trouble going to
daunting.
Pat's games. It's like that
Right.
fandom is just so hard to break into because everyone's nuts.
Yeah, and you ask a question, you feel stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that. This is great. So
Like,
Yeah,
so we-
what do you recommend to?
For throwing things?
Yes.
Oh, well.
not buttered toast.
Oh, it's a fun story. I was playing Janet at Salem Theater, Cinema Salem, and I got a piece of toast hucked at me. And let me tell you, it hurt so much more than you think it ever will. I heard it like thwack against me. It was terrible.
Was this in protest or was someone like,
No,
I'm gonna...
Some-
the
an
people
raisin
yell at
toast.
toast,
Rock
and
hard.
people throw
Yeah.
toast.
If it had been cinnamon raisin, I probably would have eaten it, but it wasn't. So I would say not toast, not hot dogs.
Not hot
People
dogs.
throw hot dogs at you?
Okay.
It's a really old thing
I
because
heard the hot dog thing.
in that whole Planet Schmanet scene, everyone says you're a hot dog. So one old traditional thing was to throw hot dogs, which I can only imagine really increase the rat population.
Yeah.
All right. No, my
Just
only
like people
my only
sneaking
experience
in
with that
hot
was
dogs.
I think it was in the sixth grade. Some cat started a food fight, and I was just like, I wasn't having it. That it was a bad day. So the only food I had on my plate was a hot dog. I picked that up and hucked it and said, "I'm not playing with y'all anymore." And I realized I've just thrown a hot dog, saying I'm not playing with you anymore.
Oh, boy.
Cut!
Yeah,
the next
okay.
couple
Right
weeks
back
were
to
rough.
Dream Daddy.
We just keep coming back to that.
Hot dog daddy. Yeah.
The theme of the night.
But we're also going to do on Sunday, we have a panel.
Yeah, it's actually a game show. So we are playing the match game. And the panel of celebrities will be Rocky Horror characters.
No, that's fun.
So our cast members are going to be answering questions about Rocky Horror as well as other things at Boston
So
Comic Con, other
contestant number
fandoms.
1, if you were to take me out on a date.
Well, that's the dating game.
That's the dating game?
The match game is where you fill in the blank and you want to get a match with the other person.
Okay.
So it would be something like, Pat was so annoyed that Mix kept bringing up Dream Daddy that he shot lasers out of his blank.
Oh, wow.
So your contestant.
So many words
So
just
my
came.
reaction would have been like, girl, I'm going to fill in your blank.
So the contestant will pick a word, whether
vague,
it's I, whatever, and then your celebrity guest will have to try to match with them, and it's usually hilarious, and no one usually matches.
Some good comedy there.
But it's a nice hour-long way to kind of decompress. There's, a lot of people in attendance. It gets overwhelming, so it's just a nice, fun activity in the middle of the afternoon on Sunday. We're slated for 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to give out room numbers because I know everything is subject to change.
Okay.
Our etiquette panel, our 101, where you can also learn how to time warp if you don't know, even though the words tell you how. We're going to be doing that Friday night at 6 p.m. And our big show is Sunday morning at 11. So we're actually...
Saturday morning.
I'm sorry. Saturday morning at 11. We are kicking off the con with the first big event. So we're hoping for a really great turnout. We're going to be in the main theater,
All right.
which is actually going to be right by where they're going to be having Stan Lee all weekend. So
Oh.
hopefully we'll
And
get
the
a
tattoo
Bag of
zone.
bones there,
the
yeah.
tattoo.
Yeah, we'll be
zone.
behind the glass wall.
I know when I go to Boston Comic Con, I want a tattoo.
You
I
do?
mean,
No.
No.
and we'll be doing Dr. Horrible on Saturday afternoon at 5 p.m.
Sounds like you got a lot on your plate there. That's
Yeah,
nice.
it's going to be a busy weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. Sad news to report, Mr. Loaf has backed out of the convention.
The loaf is no longer
loaf
coming.
is
We
no longer-
don't know what'll be for dinner, but I'm sure it'll be tasty.
Man, I wanted to meet Robert Paulson.
Sadly, he's not in attendance.
His name.
Now,
Robert Paulson.
Rob Paulson
His name is Robert
will
Paulson?
be in attendance.
His name is Robert Paulson.
His name too, eh? Oh.
Okay, Rob, now you're talking about Rob Paulson, the voice actor.
Yes,
Voice
who I
of-
actually I told the story on here. I ran into him at New York Comic Con a couple years ago, and he was so psyched that I knew who he was that he did. It was real fun.
I like to imagine he just walks around like mumbling to himself, United States, Canada, Mexico.
Well, that's what it was. He's just a dude. Like you don't know what he looks like. He was just some guy like walking through the con, and I was like, oh man, it's Rob Paulson. He was like, yay! It was really cool.
Finger gun.
Well, he was around because I think he was doing a voice on the new Ninja Turtles. It was the year that the new
Yes,
Ninja
he's,
Turtles came out.
He's Donatello now.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
No, dang. I confess I have not watched it. I just remember it was like the year that they were promoting it really hard.
It was a really good show. They're in the Chronicles phase now.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
haven't followed it.
Mhm.
I like the live action one, so nobody needs to listen to me. The one with the girl turtle, Venus.
What? Oh, gee, I thought you. Ah!
Yeah,
Stop. Okay,
see, this is why-
I'm not aware of this.
cut their mic.
There
I
was
think
a-
we're done here.
there
Okay,
was a
Melissa,
TV
you want to
There
give
was a
us
short-lived TV series of
give
Ninja
our
Turtles that was
listeners,
live action.
where they can follow Tesseract and get up on your latest
Absolutely.
hijinks.
We have a Facebook page, the Teseracte Players of Boston,
And
and
then you spell it unique again? How's it?
ERACTE. So 1 S, not 2. You can find us on Instagram at Tesseract as well, and on Snapchat.
All right, good stuff.
Perfect.
Thank you very much, and keep an eye out for you guys at.
Boston Comic Con, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as well as at Apple Cinemas, Entertainment Cinemas Leominster, and Cinema Salem, as well as all around in October.
Oh yeah, on the 18th of August, real quick, we have an awesome beach party at our Leominster location.
Oh man,
So it's beach party themed.
Blanket party.
Could be beach psycho beach party, beach blanket bingo party. It's all different kinds of beachy goodness.
And we are also going to have a big Halloween show at Davis Square Theater on Halloween night at 8 p.m.
So mark your calendars now, guys, because if you have not seen Rocky
It's
Horror,
going to get weird.
there's no better time than Halloween night.
Might be the time.
I'll be cosplaying.
This might be
Gidget.
my year.
All right, now I'm gonna delve into. Oh, this is a special film. I'm talking about.